2018 now, former Love Island star Chris Hughes joined us on the show to take part in a live testicular examination in our studio with Dr Chris.
Well, Chris's bravery inspired countless men to check themselves, including his brother Ben, who discovered something wasn't right.
Well, Ben was later diagnosed with testicular cancer, but thanks to early treatment, he recovered quickly and is now cancer-free. However, this has led to an ongoing fertility struggle, which Chris and Ben discuss in their new documentary, Me, My Brother and Our Balls. Well, Chris and Ben Hughes join us now. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us. Lovely to see you both. That is a very tricky moment to share with the nation. What made you decide that you wanted to be so open?
Go on, you go first.
It was really just to try and raise awareness, not just for testicular cancer, but for what could possibly lead on afterwards. I've seen some really good specialists over the last few months, just coming out of lockdown. So my chances are now looking a lot better than they were, and I'm just really grateful for that.
Well, you said...
Yeah, I think for... Go on.
Well, no, I was just going to say that you said that, as we saw in the clip there, that there was a 20% chance. And we saw the impact that had on both of you and your girlfriend as a couple, and what that would mean for your future, because you've both said that you both would like to start a family and have children one day. So where are you up to now with that treatment? Because you said you've been seeing specialists. So what happened?
So I got referred to another specialist down in London. I'm now on a completely different medication to what I was initially after sort of getting over cancer. And that is now starting to take real good effect, and we are starting to see the changes in sort of how I feel, and that we've got more of a chance, and they're telling me there's not a percentage on this. It is looking positive. So that's what we're really happy about.
Amazing.
Is there anything you've had to do yourself? Have they suggested anything? Say, right, OK, well, this will be better for you if you do this, follow a diet, more exercise, that sort of stuff?
It was get back in the gym, which personally I'm like a weed anyway. So, and here tell you I'm not really a gym goer, but I have been trying to sort of do a bit more fitness. I'm very sporty anyway, so getting into the gym wasn't too much of an issue, and I've got a personal trainer who ushers me through the way.
I mean, it's extraordinary, really, isn't it? Because the reason why you find yourself in this position and actually being able to make a difference for the positive is because you checked and you did that early on, and you got a diagnosis early. And this all started here on this show with you, Chris. And you were incredibly brave when you came on and you did your live testicular examination. And I mean, the clicks it's had on that clip alone, the amount of people that have seen it, that it's gone on to help. I mean, are you still shocked by that, Chris?
Yeah, I am. I didn't think it would ever go as widespread as it did. Obviously, initially, I wanted to do it because my cousin had testicular cancer, which becomes secondary of his abdomen. So for him, he missed it initially. And I've had, obviously, operations on my testicles, which plays out within the documentary. But the way it was received was, yeah, quite astonishing. It was something I wanted to do. It's something what meant something to me. And it's had, I think, 39, 40 million views on the Facebook. So it went so widespread, I didn't think it would do that. But again, it's just been a really positive thing, and it's helped a lot of people along the way. So we can't complain about that.
Well, one of the things that it's done, one of the people that it saved is sitting right by the side of you. So what does that feel like to have actually potentially saved your brother's life? Yeah,
it was just a weird one. I think we've alluded to it before, that he came in my room the following morning at about 3 a.m. and I was like, Ben, I can't check now because I'm half asleep and nothing's going to change at 3 in the morning. But yeah, it's amazing. It didn't click. It was quite overwhelming to begin with. I saw like the press articles surrounding it. I was thinking, why is this such a story? Because I suppose, in my head, I was doing that to raise awareness. That's what I wanted to do. But I didn't obviously initially think that it was such a crazy story that, Ben is someone as close to me as my brother, and obviously, yeah, it saved his life.
And Chris, you've been through your own health condition as well. You're going to have to tell me how exactly you pronounce this, but what is the condition that you have?
It's called a varicocele. I've got that on my left testicle, and I've got a hydrocele on my right one, but my varicocele was it was just quite a strong varicocele, really. It took 3 operations to kind of deal with it, but it's like a build-up of veins, and it kind of takes a lot of oxygen from the testicle, and it surrounds all my left side. It looks like, you know, if I was to have like a hot bath where everything relaxes, it looks like a bit like a brain. It's just like a build-up of veins, basically. And they come from my kidneys. So I've had them all coiled, like metal coils round in the kidney most recently, the operation. And it just kind of prevents, you know, kills them off essentially, because they can hamper your fertility. And it is the main cause of male infertility as well, which we'll find out within the documentary too.
And so how are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm okay. It took, like I said, 3 operations for the varicocele over the space of about 2 years. One started with keyhole, which didn't work. And then I had another operation where they kind of, I've got like 3 scars on my hip where they tried to, yeah, like I said, coiled them from the kidney. And then they went the 3rd time, like more closer to the actual region and coiled them off there. Eventually, you know, it took time to recover from, but yeah, that is okay. And I got some positive news within the documentary with my fertility, which is a weird one because it's not something you can kind of write home about. It's not something to shout about because of everything that Ben's going through. But yeah, there was a little bit of positive in there, which was good.
Well, well done you. Well done both of you. In fact, it's good to see you doing so well. We wanted to bring Dr. Chris in now at the moment because we can never talk about this enough, can we, Chris? And it's so important that these 2 guys are talking so openly about it.
Yeah. Chris and Ben, I must thank you for what you're doing. You know, raising the awareness is so vital, and you will be very influential in getting men, one, to examine themselves. If they find a lump, to do as you did, Chris, you go to your doctor straight away, and then if there are problems thereafter with fertility issues, then, you know, Ben, you know, your story is going to help the guys. Thank you very much for all the men in the UK.
So obviously there will be guys watching now, there'll be partners of guys watching now, and maybe their blokes don't check and they don't check themselves. What do you say to them, Chris?
Well, you ought to. I mean, if you're not checking yourself, well, get your partner to check. I mean, as Chris knows, the self-examination of a testicle is very, very simple once you know what to do. It takes about 15 seconds per testicle, and then it's over and done with. Now, if you find a lump, it can be hard on the surface of the testicle at the front or the sides, then go and see the GP. It's usually a non-tender, non-painful swelling. Just go to see the GP, and as Chris knows, you see the specialist. You know, okay, you have to have a testicle taken out, orchidopexy it's called. But the thing is, you know, you've still got 1 testicle left, and most men with 1 testicle left don't have fertility issues, but it's a life-saving operation. And, you know, Chris, you're alive and well, thank goodness. And Ben, sorry, Ben's all, yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. We should say Me, My Brother and Our Balls is available on BBC 3 and on iPlayer on Wednesday, the 30th of September from 6 a.m. So you can stream it from there. Stay well, you 2.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Well done. Well done. And that video that we were talking about is on our app.